Here's sport now, and some sport it is. The England fly half, Jonny Wilkinson, has announced his retirement from international rugby. The 32-year-old won 91 caps for his country and famously secured victory over the Aussies with a last-minute drop goal in the 2003 Rugby World Cup. We're joined now by the rugby reporter for the Mail on Sunday, Sam Peters. Sam, this is actually entirely unexpected, isn't it?
It's completely out of the blue, John. I mean, no one saw this coming. I think Jonny's obviously had an extraordinary career, but for the RFU, this announcement, I think, has come as a bit of a shock, and I think it will be certainly a shock to England fans. It's a very sad day, really, for England fans, although, actually, I think it's the right decision.
Right decision because he's suffered a lot of injury in the last few years?
He's had an extraordinary run of injury, and actually the last couple of years he's got himself fit playing down in Toulon, but actually ironically his form's dropped off in that time, and he's looked a sort of shadow of the player that he has been in years gone by, and certainly the World Cup he didn't enjoy it from start to finish, and he didn't produce his best form.
Well, we shouldn't really look at the shadow, we should look at the man, and the man is quite one of the most supreme rugby players of all time, isn't he?
He will undoubtedly go down as one of the greatest England rugby players, one of the greatest rugby players ever, as you say. I mean, he'll be remembered as one of the great professionals. He's extraordinarily dedicated. He was held in awe by his teammates, coaches, the public. He transcended the sport, which is... What
was it about him? His kicking, his running, his passing, what?
I mean, it was the whole package, and actually the thing that made him stand out as a fly half was his defence in his early days. He tackled like no other number 10 had ever tackled before. He was absolutely destructive, and that's actually what got him into a lot of trouble in terms of his injuries, and actually he had to ease off on that side later on. But clearly his goal kicking was phenomenal. His everything about him, his work rate, absolutely sensational. And you know, as I say, it's a sad day to see him go, really.
Sam Peters, thank you very, very much for coming in.
Pleasure.
Thanks. After the break, how is Britain's newly acquired isolation from Europe going down amongst the voters? We follow the big beasts of Westminster as they meet the people in the Feltham and Heston by-election.